Welcome to English Now, and thank you for joining today's session, English for Busy People Short Listening Practice for Fluency. This lesson is designed for people who already speak English well but want to sharpen their listening skills, improve fluency, and sound more natural in daily conversations. Here's how it will work. You'll hear short, realistic stories and dialogues spoken naturally. Your job is simple. Listen carefully, follow along, and repeat after me when I pause. Focus on rhythm, tone, and pronunciation. Don't just listen. Feel the language and let your mind think in English as we go. Before we start, I have something that will help you go even further. If you want to train your advanced English and develop real fluency in practice, check the first pinned comment and download the ebook, Train Your Advanced English, Fluency in Practice. It's the perfect companion for this type of training. Now, find a quiet place, put on your headphones, and get ready to immerse yourself in English. Let's begin our first listening practice. Alright, let's begin. Listening Practice 1. A Morning Routine. Every morning, Sarah wakes at 6:30. She breathes deeply, opens the window, and smiles. She makes coffee and checks her messages while it brews. Repeat after me. She wakes at 6:30. She opens the window and smiles. Listen naturally. Every morning, Sarah wakes at 6:30, opens the window, and starts her day with a smile. Shadow with me. Listening Practice 2, at the office. By 8, Sarah is at work. She says, "Good morning," sits at her desk, and starts planning. She works in marketing and spends her day writing emails and solving problems. Repeat. She works in marketing. She spends her day writing emails and solving problems. Listen naturally. Her work can be stressful, but she enjoys the challenge and creativity. Shadow this line. Listening Practice 3, Lunch Break. At noon, they go to a nearby cafe. The waiter asks, "The usual?" They laugh and talk about movies and plans. Repeat. They go to a cafe. They talk about movies and plans. Listen and shadow. Lunch is quick but relaxing. They laugh and recharge. Listening Practice 4, Afternoon Focus. After lunch, the office quiets down. Sarah puts on headphones and concentrates. Time flies and soon it's 5 o'clock. Repeat. She puts on headphones and concentrates. Time flies when you're focused. Listen naturally and shadow. Listening Practice 5, Evening Walk. Sarah walks home for 20 minutes. Sometimes she listens to podcasts, sometimes she just listens to the city. Repeat. She walks home after work. She listens to podcasts or city sounds. Listen and shadow. On her walk, she reflects on the day and plans for tomorrow. Listening Practice 6, Useful Phrases. Repeat after me. I hit the snooze button. I'm in my zone. Before I knew it. That's my favorite part of the day. Shadow all 4 together. Listening Practice 7, A Small Change. Sarah started writing 3 things she's grateful for each morning. After a few days, she felt calmer and more focused. Repeat. She writes 3 things she's grateful for. She feels calmer and more focused. Listen and shadow. A small habit can change your day. Listening Practice 8, Evening Call. That night, Sarah calls Emma. They plan the weekend. Sarah says, I'll join you if there's good coffee. Repeat. They plan the weekend. I'll join you if there's good coffee. Listen and shadow. They end the call laughing, happy to connect. Reflection. Shadow these lines with me. Fluency is not about speed. It's about comfort. When you speak naturally, you think less and feel more. That's real communication. Listening practice 9. A fresh start. The next morning, Sarah wakes up feeling motivated. She opens her notebook and reviews her goals for the week. She doesn't rush. She takes a moment to breathe and remind herself of what truly matters. Repeat after me. She reviews her goals for the week. She doesn't rush. She takes a moment to breathe. Now listen naturally. Sarah believes that every morning is a chance to reset, a moment to choose focus instead of stress. Shadow this line. Every morning is a chance to reset. Listening practice 10. The commute. Sarah takes the train to work. She likes watching people, noticing how everyone seems lost in their own thoughts. Some are reading, some are listening to music, some are just staring out the window. Repeat. She takes the train to work. She watches people around her. Now shadow. She likes the quiet moments between home and work, when she can think clearly and prepare her mind for the day ahead. Repeat slowly. She likes the quiet moments between home and work. Listening practice 11. The unexpected task. At work, her manager asks her to lead a new project. It's challenging, but Sarah decides to accept. She takes a deep breath and says, I'll handle it. Repeat. Her manager gives her a new project. She takes a deep breath and says, I'll handle it. Listen again naturally. At first, she feels nervous, but soon excitement replaces fear. She knows that growth only happens when she steps outside her comfort zone. Shadow. Growth happens when you step outside your comfort zone. Listening practice 12. The team meeting. Later that day, Sarah meets with her team. They gather around a small table with coffee and notepads. Everyone shares ideas freely, and Sarah listens carefully before speaking. Repeat. They meet around a small table with coffee and notepads. Everyone shares ideas freely. Now shadow. She listens first, then speaks clearly and confidently. Repeat slowly. She listens first, then speaks clearly and confidently. Listening practice 13. Handling stress. In the afternoon, things get busy. Emails pile up, messages keep coming, and deadlines approach. But Sarah stays calm. She focuses on one task at a time, breathing slowly. Repeat. She focuses on one task at a time. She stays calm under pressure. Listen again and shadow. When you stay calm, you make better decisions. Pressure fades when your mind stays clear. Shadow this line. Pressure fades when your mind stays clear. Listening practice 14. Quick break. Around 3 o'clock, Sarah takes a short break. She stands up, stretches, drinks some water, and looks out the window. Repeat. She takes a short break. She looks out the window and relaxes. Listen naturally. Sometimes just 1 minute of silence can reset your mind completely. Shadow. 1 minute of silence can reset your mind completely. Listening practice 15. Words in motion. Let's practice natural rhythm with these short expressions. Repeat after me. I'll handle it. Let's take a short break. Stay calm under pressure. One step at a time. I've got this. Now shadow all together, keeping a natural flow. Listening practice 16. The end of the workday. At 5:30, Sarah closes her laptop. She feels proud of what she accomplished. The project isn't done yet, but she knows she made progress. Repeat. She closes her laptop and feels proud. She knows she made progress. Listen again. Progress doesn't mean perfection. It means consistency, day after day. Shadow this line. Progress doesn't mean perfection. Listening practice 17. The walk home. Outside the air is cool. The sun is setting and the city lights begin to glow. Sarah walks slowly, noticing small details. The sound of footsteps, the smell of food from restaurants, the laughter of strangers. Repeat. The sun is setting and the city lights begin to glow. She walks slowly, noticing small details. Listen and shadow. When you notice the small things, life feels fuller, richer, and calmer. Repeat slowly. Life feels fuller, richer, and calmer. Listening practice 18. Evening focus. At home, Sarah changes into comfortable clothes, makes tea, and sits at her desk. She opens her English journal. Every night, she writes 5 sentences in English about her day. Short, simple, and real. Repeat. She writes 5 sentences in English about her day. She keeps her writing short, simple, and real. Now listen naturally. This small daily practice keeps her connected to the language, to her thoughts, and to her growth. Shadow this line. Daily practice keeps you connected to your growth. Listening practice 19. Daily affirmations. Before bed, Sarah reads a few affirmations aloud. I'm improving every day. I can handle challenges calmly. My progress is real. Repeat each one. I'm improving every day. I can handle challenges calmly. My progress is real. Now shadow all 3 together with a natural, confident tone. Feel the rhythm, short, clear, strong. Listening practice 20. A calm ending. The room is quiet. Sarah turns off her phone and takes a deep breath. She feels peace. Repeat. She turns off her phone and takes a deep breath. She feels peace. Listen and shadow. Tomorrow will bring new challenges, but also new chances to learn, to listen, and to grow. Repeat slowly. New chances to learn, to listen, and to grow. Now, stay with that rhythm, that calm voice inside you. Listening practice 21. A productive morning. Sarah wakes early, drinks water, stretches, and writes her top 3 priorities. Clarity in the morning leads to focus all day. Repeat after me. She writes her top 3 priorities. Clarity in the morning leads to focus. Listen naturally. Starting the day with intention reduces distractions. Shadow. Starting the day with intention reduces distractions. Listening practice 22. Commuting thoughts. On the train, Sarah notices small details. A man reading, a woman laughing, a child staring out the window. Repeat. She notices small details. She observes people quietly. Listen and shadow. Quiet moments allow her to think creatively. Shadow. Quiet moments allow her to think creatively. Listening practice 23. First task. At work, Sarah begins the most challenging task. She focuses completely, ignoring distractions. Repeat. She begins the most challenging task. She focuses completely. Listen naturally. One task at a time helps her finish faster. Shadow. One task at a time helps her finish faster. Listening practice 24. A helpful conversation. Her coworker asks for advice. Sarah listens carefully and offers suggestions. Repeat. She listens carefully. They brainstorm together. Listen and shadow. Collaboration sparks creativity and confidence. Shadow. Collaboration sparks creativity and confidence. Listening practice 25. Midday break. Sarah steps outside, stretches, and smiles at passers-by. Repeat. She takes a quick walk. She smiles at passers-by. Listen naturally. Even short breaks refresh the mind. Shadow. Short breaks refresh the mind. Listening practice 26. Handling emails. Back at her desk, Sarah sorts messages and prioritizes tasks. Repeat. She sorts messages. She prioritizes tasks. Listen and shadow. Organizing efficiently prevents stress. Shadow. Organizing efficiently prevents stress. Listening practice 27. Afternoon focus. Sarah puts on soft music and concentrates fully, noticing the rhythm of her typing. Repeat. She puts on soft music. She notices the rhythm of her typing. Listen naturally. Flow happens when you focus without interruption. Shadow. Flow happens when you focus without interruption. Listening practice 28. Small talk. During a coffee break, Sarah chats about weekend plans and a movie. Repeat. They talk about weekend plans. They talk about a movie. Listen and shadow. Casual conversation keeps relationships strong. Shadow. Casual conversation keeps relationships strong. Listening practice 29. Problem solving. A challenge arises. Sarah lists solutions and chooses the best approach. Repeat. She lists solutions. She chooses the best approach. Listen naturally. Step-by-step problem solving reduces anxiety. Shadow. Step-by-step problem solving reduces anxiety. Listening practice 30. Evening reflection. After work, Sarah reviews her day, noting accomplishments and lessons. Repeat. She reviews her day. She notes accomplishments. Listen and shadow. Reflecting each evening builds confidence. Shadow. Reflecting each evening builds confidence. Listening practice 31. Night routine. Sarah makes tea, reads a few pages, and writes 3 sentences in her journal. Repeat. She writes 3 sentences. She reflects on her day. Listen naturally. Daily writing internalizes language and thought. Shadow. Daily writing internalizes language and thought. Listening practice 32. Positive affirmations. Before bed, Sarah says, I am improving every day. I manage challenges calmly. My focus brings results. Repeat each. I am improving every day. I manage challenges calmly. My focus brings results. Shadow together confidently. Listening practice 33. Preparing for tomorrow. Sarah sets her alarm, lays out clothes, and plans breakfast. Repeat. She lays out clothes. Small preparations make mornings smooth. Listen naturally. Planning ahead reduces stress. Shadow. Planning ahead reduces stress. Listening practice 34. Calm reflection. Sarah breathes deeply, feeling gratitude for the day. Repeat. She breathes deeply. She feels gratitude. Listen and shadow. Gratitude strengthens focus. Shadow. Gratitude strengthens focus. Listening practice 35. Evening relaxation. Sarah relaxes on the sofa, listening to soft music and preparing for a restful night. Repeat. She relaxes. She prepares for a restful night. Listen naturally. Quiet minutes restore energy and clarity. Shadow. Quiet minutes restore energy and clarity. Keep this calm rhythm and continue practicing your fluency. Listening practice 36. A peaceful night. Sarah lies in bed, her mind calm and her breathing slow. She thinks about everything she learned today and feels ready for tomorrow. Repeat. Her mind is calm. She feels ready for tomorrow. Listen naturally. Peace at night begins with gratitude. Shadow. Peace at night begins with gratitude. Listening practice 37. Final words. Every moment of listening, every sentence repeated, makes your English more natural and confident. Remember, fluency is not speed, it's comfort. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. Repeat. Fluency is comfort. Practice brings confidence. Now, take a deep breath and remember, you're improving every single day. If you enjoyed this practice, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to English Now for more advanced fluency training. See you in the next session.